There really is a Kentucky Fried Chicken school.
Yep, today we're making the Colonel's original recipe.
What have you learned?
Fresh chicken makes the best chicken.
And that we use 11 herbs and spices.
Oh, but that's the Colonel's secret. And special pressure cooking.
So it's always tender and juicy.
Looks like you've learned to make great chicken.
Only way to serve our customers right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I just looked at myself in the viewfinder and I look incredibly tired. And my face is so shiny that you can literally see the square of light on my forehead. Let's just move on. Let's just pretend that that isn't happening. Why hello, it's your gal ZomBean back at it again with some more content. I don't know how I am supposed to explain this video other than my head's weird. For some reason, I had this idea in my head that I really wanted to do a bearded drag look, which then transpired into this. I'm not necessarily like a massive fan of KFC. This is actually my second time ever buying KFC. First time was an atrocity because I bought the little popcorn chicken bites and I thought, those are okay. And then I later got told by numerous people that no, don't have the popcorn bites, they're terrible. So this time I decided to buy mega meal for one. I ate like 2 of them and their fries and I'm full. I don't know why. I usually can eat more chicken than that, but for some reason this chicken really filled me up. Is that the whole thing with KFC, that it fills you up more? Because maybe they should advertise themselves as that. Finger-licking chicken that you can only eat 2 bites of before you're immediately full. But anyway, I got this. It is in a teeny tiny little bucket, which I think is adorable. I was kind of expecting like one of the bigger buckets, but it makes sense that I got a meal for one, so obviously the bucket's gonna be small. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So anyway, I decided I wanted to do a Colonel Sanders drag look. I think I just really want to do a drag makeup look with a beard, and what better than to make it like this. So I should probably shut up and actually just do the video, right? Because that's what you all came here to see. You don't come here to see me or listen to me talk and yammer on and make nonsense noises with my mouth, right? I don't know, do you? At this point I don't actually know anymore. Let me know down in the comments. Just put one comment, either keep talking or shut up, and I'll get the picture from that. Let's get into it before something, I don't even know. First thing that I'm going to do is change my face. I gotta remove some brow. I gotta get rid of this. I don't remember what kind of, I don't know what I'm doing there. So we're gonna have to grey these out. But first of all, I'm gonna actually remove them and then paint on some lovely grey eyebrows that are got a bit more of an arch to them. A little bit more drag, should we say. Oh my god, I shouldn't drink the Pepsi, I've now got the burps. So we're firstly going to start off by prepping our face, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Soothing Face Primer. I'm just going to do one little pump in the back of my hand. Whoop. And then we're just going to... Whoop. Also, this shirt isn't my shirt, it's actually my dad's shirt. I may have stolen it for the purpose of this video. I'm going to try and avoid keeping makeup off of the shirt, because I feel like that would probably make him mad, especially if it then didn't come out. Okay, now that we've primed everything, I'm now going to actually block out my brows. If any of you have gone back to the last time I tried to block out my brows during my pearl look, I didn't do a very good job. I'm sorry. And I believe that the issue came from me using a British brand of glue. Now, I have since ditched that glue and am now just using it for my general glue purposes. And I've replaced it with an American brand, the Elmer's glue stick, this one right here. Now, I've seen this used by many of the beauty gurus who block out their brows. So if this doesn't work, I don't know, I'm at a loss. I've got this, I've got my little spoolie thing, which has got fluff on it, and my concealer, which I'm using the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. I'm gonna just make a start with the glue. I mean, this is promising straight away because the glue is actually clear as opposed to white. I'm just gonna glue. Okay, well, that was an ordeal. I was probably there for around 20 minutes trying to do this, so be nice. It came out better than it did last time, and I think that's because I was a bit more patient with it this time. I think that's the key element here, and that is better glue and more patience will go a very long way. At the moment, I'm kind of scared to move my brows in case it fucks it up. So if I feel a little bit one-dimensional in this video, it's because my brows aren't doing any of the talking. Anyway, moving on to the next step. So we're gonna try and even out the face, and I'm gonna use e.l.f.'s Flawless Satin Foundation. I'm like scared to go over the brow region, even though I know that I probably should, to just try and even it out, but I'm also fearful that I'm just gonna mess up everything. Well, I'll tell you what I can do is remove this forehead shine going, actually I think I made it worse. We're just gonna have a shiny forehead in this video, okay? There's a hair stuck to it now. What the heck? Get out of the glue. Just gonna highlight everything in some lovely upwards motions. Also, the sides of my wig are now tinted with with the concealer. Right, we're gonna do a little bit of baking right now. I'm using my e.l.f. HD powder. I'm gonna use the same beauty blender as earlier and just run it underneath my eyes and along my jaw. I'm also going to do the sides of my nose as well. And I'm going to take a little bit more of the powder on a brush and just fluff out everything. Yes, I'm aware that this is the wrong brush to use, but my big foundation fluffy brush is still wet from me washing it yesterday, so we're going to have to use this one. Brushes are brushes, okay? It works either way. Okay, we're done with that. Let's get on to a little bit of contouring of everything. I usually don't contour my entire face to the point of contouring my nose, but today we are. I'm taking my NYX Professional Makeup Highlight Contour Pro palette. I'm also gonna, oh, I did it too heavy. Okay, blend, we're blending. Oh my god, I made it worse. Shit, why did I accentuate my forehead shine? What the heck? Okay, let's move on. Brows, finally, I'm gonna have some brows. Yay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my cream-based face paint here. We're now gonna take this teeny tiny brush and draw on individual hairs on my brow region. The brows are done. Yes, so now I'm gonna move on to the eye makeup. We're going in with my Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette, and I'm taking these two colors right here. So this one and this one, these two right there. Start off with the lighter one first. Tap off the brush and just pat it along my new crease area. Now, I don't know how to describe that other than this bit right here. Now we're going to go in with that second colour, and I'm just going to follow the same area but just a little bit lower. Okay, we're now going to cut our crease, and I'm going to use my trusty Maybelline eraser concealer, and I'm just going to pump a lot of it out, swipe it on the back of my hand like so. So I'm taking a flat brush and a little bit of the concealer, not too much. I am now going to apply my Colourpop lipstick in Display. Okay, I actually quite like this look as it is. Also, unfortunately, it seems that the heavens have now opened and it is beginning to rain. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to talk during, because it may get so loud in here that you won't be able to hear me over the sound of the rain. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. This part of the video may end up being silent. I can hear thunder. No lightning yet though. We're gonna go on to my favorite bit, the bit that I'm the most excited to do, and that is the beard. I am quaking even more than the thunder outside. So I'm gonna use a combination of crepe hair. I got this from Tilt Professional Makeup. a Kryolan mustache, which I haven't used before and I'm very excited to try out. I'm also going to apply it using my trusty Pros-Aid that I've used on many of my sticking to face adventures that I have done over the last few years. So I'm gonna get cracking on that. Obviously, I'm gonna pour my Pros-Aid into a tiny little pot so as not to contaminate the main source. Oh hey, it's voiceover Bean, on account of all the rain noises that would make it impossible for you to hear me right now. Hi. So firstly, I'm taking that crepe hair in 2 different shades. Generally speaking, you want to take a minimum of 2 different colors when creating beards, as it creates more dimension, and generally it makes a more realistic looking beard. Now I'm pulling the crepe hair like so, just so the 2 colors are merged well together. Once I was happy with how they were combined, I then began the process of sticking them to my face. I applied thin coats of Pros-Aid, allowing it to go tacky before trimming the hair in a straight line like so. I then gently pushed the hair into the tacky Pros-Aid, and voila, I have a fuzzy face. I kept layering more and more hair until I was content with how full my little goatee looked. Next, I trimmed it into the shape I desired, reducing the fullness and making it less scraggly looking. Now's time for the stash. Same process as before, I applied the Pros-Aid and allowed it to go tacky. Once I felt like it was appropriately sticky, I applied the mustache. As great as the stash looked, I felt like it wasn't the right colour, so I took my cream-based face paint and applied it to the hair strands using my spoolie. And there we have it, the final Colonel Sanders look. As always, if you like this video, then don't forget to hit that like button. If you would like to see more content like this, then hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this KFC inspired drag look, and I will see you all next Saturday. Bye!